Hey, NES Evolution here, doing a, one, two, yeah, top five original Xbox games. Some of my favorites. I mean, generic, yes, but my top five and these are actually the only Xbox games that I own, but they happen to be some of my favorites because I've kept my favorites. There's maybe a couple that I don't have that I really enjoyed playing. Actually, I don't own an original Xbox system anymore. I had one in box, and I sold it. Or I traded it or something because I just didn't have a need to have an original Xbox anymore. But I'll say my coming at number five is Halo 1. This is a really fun game. Really made popular the first person shooter. And thing that was cool about Xbox is that you could link the systems, and that was awesome to have like a party, and you'd have multiple Xboxes on different TVs, and you could play in different rooms and stuff, and it was pretty fun. My dog's in here, but yeah, it was pretty fun. I remember doing that back in the day, and it's actually still a fun game. I enjoy it. Some people don't care for it. This is actually two games in one because I got. But first, then number four would have to be Battlefront Star Wars, and this one is complete just like Halo. This is a really fun game. I enjoyed this game a lot. Played it a lot. All the different levels and the different things you can do. It's just really awesome. So, as like I said, best selling Star Wars game of all time. I bet that was true at the time. I wonder if that's still true. Number three, I actually don't have the case, but it's actually a more sought after Xbox original game, and that is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I saw this at a flea market, and it was like just in a dust sleeve, and I was like, hey, how much for this? And he's like, oh, $1. I was like, okay. I think it goes for like $20 or $25, just like this, just the disc. So, but yeah, this is an awesome, fun game too. Actually, the one I played the most was on PlayStation 2, and that one's not rare at all. But this is. So, I put that in the case with Battlefront 1, because I don't have the case. Maybe someday I'll find the case at a flea market. I always scour flea markets for cases and different things. Like, I have a complete case for GameCube game Mario Kart with a booklet and everything. Just don't have the game, so that's pretty cool. If I find the game, I'll have it complete. So this is a game that I spent a lot of time on as a kid. This is actually one of my favorite shows as a kid as well. Teenage years, in the late 90s and early 2000s, and that is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this is an exclusive game for Xbox. And it is really fun. You slay vampires and demons and different things. You use crossbows, of course stakes, and other weapons to vanquish them. And yeah, so I would recommend this game. It's actually really fun. I enjoyed the heck out of it. That's number two. Number one for my favorite. Now, honorable mention, which I don't have the game here, would have to be Marvel's Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I think it was called. That game was a lot of fun, and I actually liked it better on Xbox than I did PlayStation just because of the controller. And so definitely check that game out. You can play different characters, like 4 at one time, and you switch between them to defeat different, and it's like an overhead view. And it has a ton of different Marvel characters. Really had a lot of fun playing that game. But my number one would have to be Halo 2. This game took everything about Halo 1 and made it better, I think. And you can play co-op, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure you can't play co-op on the first one, but this one you can play co-op. Me and my buddies would play, and one person would like drive the car, and the other guy would just shoot and stuff, and like, it was awesome. Played this a lot on the original Xbox. And I didn't have the original Xbox for a long time. I actually bought it from a girl at that worked with me from her ex-boyfriend that left her or something, and she sold me a stack of games and the original Xbox for like $100. And this is back when the Xbox was like popular, before like 360 and all that. So this was like 2003 or something, or 2. So yeah. So but I ended up selling all that and kept these games here. And these games do work on the 360, so that's why I kept them. So yeah, just a couple awesome games that I recommend for the original Xbox. So, like I said, if you're at a flea market or whatever and you see these for cheap, pick them up, definitely. Like I said, the Star Wars Battlefront 2, a little harder to find, more money, so if you see it cheap, pick it up. You can always use it for trade at stores and stuff, that's what I do. But definitely pick those up. So, okay, NES Evolution signing off.